Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and this is my first speed paint / storytime video, so if you will, just please grab some popcorn or a drink, and you can just sit here and just chill with me. And today's story is going to be about my worst vacation experience ever. So please hit that subscribe and like button if you would like to see more on my channel. And so anyways, let's get straight into the video. So this story happened when I was about 9 to 10 years old, and my mom had already booked us to go on our very first camping trip. I don't know why she wanted us to go. I guess because she wanted to make childhood memories before we went off to college and lived in the big, scary adult world. Anyway, she told me and my brother that we are going camping, and 10-year-old me was really pumped, because this was my, first time ever going camping, so of course I was excited. A few days later, we packed up our things and left for our house the next day for the camp. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the things mixed up. It was about an hour or so later before we got there, and when we got there, I saw people with their families, the forest, and people walking their dogs around the forest area. And we set up the tent and unpacked all of our stuff from the car. I remember my mom saying to me at one point, "Be sure to leave the food in the car so the bears won't get it." I remember this because of Smokey the Bear, because obviously he's an environmentalist bear. Wait, isn't he supposed to, protect us from fires? Oh my gosh, I've lost my childhood, memories. Anyway, let's get back into it. I don't remember what we really did the rest of that day, but little did I know it was about to get worse. A day or two in, we went to an area that was a lake and that had a little beach area, and the lake was kind of roped off to a section where we can swim at, and me and my brother decided that we would go swimming in it because we already saw some other, people swimming in it, and so we thought, oh, okay, we can go swimming in it too, and I'm sure Mom would be fine with that. And so my mom had planned for us to just watch both of us in the water, and so I was just having fun, just doing a few little flips and such. And later that day, while we were walking back to the tent, I realized that my brother was missing a tooth, and out of curiosity, I asked him, "Hey, why is your tooth missing?" And he said to me, "Oh, I just lost it while we were at the lake." I was honestly kind of surprised because I didn't see this happening weeks earlier or days earlier before. But I just thought that was normal, and thought everyone loses their teeth at some point in their life. A few days later, me and my brother were just playing outside, and my mom just ran to us guys, there's gonna be a tornado warning soon, so we might want to pack up, now. I just remember being in shock because obviously I did not want to die, so we loaded up some food and some other, important things in the car, flashlights and sleeping bags and stuff, and we headed up to the pavilion area to protect ourselves from the tornado. But luckily we were okay. I'm surprised. And we slept in the car that night, I think. I don't remember, really, that much from that night. I just remember, we just fell asleep somewhere. I don't know if we went back to the tent, really, or we just slept in the car that night for safety. After that, we were about to go home, and my mom noticed something was wrong with the cars. It wouldn't turn on. So my mom checked the engine, and she called up a nearby car company, but they said they wouldn't be there for another hour since the campsite was in the middle of nowhere. I was very bored waiting because obviously we didn't have a phone or anything like that, and I didn't bring any of my toys or books, so I was just sitting there bored, just watching my brother play with bugs and leaves and stuff. And I think I just remember he pulled out a pair of scissors and try to mess with the bugs and stuff, stab the bugs. It was very weird, as a 10-year-old just watching him do that. Sorry. And then about an hour later, the guy came and told my mom that the car battery had died. But the guy said he didn't have the supplies to jumpstart the car, at least to start the car battery to get us home. Like, okay, that's like a little... Oh, dude, like, if you came out here, like, you need to have your supplies. And so my mom had a backup plan, and she called my grandma and told her what happened, and about an hour later, my grandparents had arrived with jump cables, and that jump-started the car battery, and we were saved. Just, my grandparents deserve an award for that, because without them, we would have never gotten home. So, award to them. Yay. So, this last part of the story is probably one of the worst things that ever happened to me as a kid. A week after the trip, I noticed I couldn't hear out of one ear. So I wondered why I couldn't hear out of that ear. Well, that just sounds like a rhyme, like, seriously. And so I told my mom about it, and I couldn't hear out of my right ear, for example. And she took me to the doctor, and the doctor said I had a minor ear infection from swimming in the lake. Since, like, I was swimming in a lake earlier, last week, and, like, that would have made sense, like, since lakes are disgusting, and I don't recommend swimming in a lake. So my mom gave me some eardrops, to take about for, like, I think a week and a half, 2 weeks, to kind of, like, get rid of the infection. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm exhausted from talking.